Today's episode is brought to you by Privacy.com.
Sign up over at Privacy.com/rogue and get 5% cash back on everything you purchase for 3 months. It's free money. Who doesn't like free money?
Everybody likes free money.
Scrooge McDuck doesn't like free money. He earned his money exploiting his nephews, putting them in Oh, don't you get it stuck in my head. So what do we got? And this transcranial direct current stimulation is different from the magnetic
Correct.
What is that one called?
I think it's just transcranial magnetic stimulation.
Got it.
If I'm not mistaken.
Got it. Should we be sitting for this one?
I think it's going to be kind of dynamic. I think we should start it here.
Okay. So is there going to be motion, or just in general, it's more exciting for us to be standing?
I think it's more exciting for us to be standing, talking about it. I'll pull the device out because the device is kind of creepy looking.
Okay,
I want to have
cool.
the reveal of it.
Yeah,
and then we can come over here, and I figure we'll like play a round of Overwatch without it, play a round of Overwatch with it.
Okay.
And see how that works.
That's pretty good. So why, allegedly, does it work?
Neuropriming. The neurons that fire together wire together.
Oh,
and
interesting.
So if you're targeting the appropriate part of the brain, it will start kind of activating those neural pathways and make them easier for you to access is the idea. And it's kind of anecdotal.
Yeah, everything is, we're in the Wild West days of this.
Yes.
Where nobody really knows.
Right.
You can get it on Amazon?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Multiple devices, or you can build your own.
Well, are we doing one of the off-the-shelf ones? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one?
It is.
What's it called?
It's a different box. Let me find it.
Should I not see can I see the
It's a good reveal. You shouldn't see it.
Okay, all right. Yeah, you need a slate. Dude, ready to dive in. That's right, people. 3 beeps. Not messing around.
Okay.
Lawnmower Man. How did that, why? How?
I have to go change clothes.
We have one rule. He said never, ever again.
I'll just be a second.
Is he actually changing clothes?
Something.
What is going on? I thought we were doing an episode on transcranial direct current stimulation. I thought he had to change clothes because he felt dirty, because I mentioned Lawnmower Man. And then I thought, like, oh, maybe he has to change clothes because that was so exciting. He had a moment in his britches. But now I'm beginning to suspect he's up to something.
Hold on.
What is happening?
Have patience.
This is like one of those awkward cutscenes in a video game where it's like characters are they have looping animations and they wait for you to do the right thing.
Oh. You're being surveilled, Mr. Brushwood.
Oh no! Oh no! They're back! The pets! President Kardashian! She's in danger!
I will have her!
No!
This room is watching you. The powers of TMZ Cobra. We have you in our clutches. There is no TDCF.
Oh shit!
It's all a ruse.
This is a very surprising episode.
There are multiple devices in this very room watching you right now, Mr. Brushwood.
Mother. This whole thing was a setup?
It was all a setup. It was all according to plan. I don't know why I'm holding this right now. So yeah,
It's too much.
we got you.
It's too much. I got.
Hidden surveillance devices.
I think how it's gonna go is we're gonna pretend like we're setting up for the thing, right? We're setting up for the TDCS, and then I'm gonna be like, hang on, I have to go change, step in there, come out with my regalia.
Yeah.
It is now going. And then the camera is right there.
Okay.
So wait, then
We could set up and start recording early.
Yeah.
Say, turn all that stuff on now.
yeah.
And we'll give you the signal by coughing. So that way, if we have to cough normally, we'll just hold it in and suppress it.
Okay.
But when we cough, you'll know that all the cameras are rolling.
Do you want to put it over here so it can kind of shoot out?
Yeah.
Because I rearranged this one up here on the cabinet so it sort of faces the set, so
Okay.
hopefully that catches.
Are you gonna have anything turned out?
Oh, for the
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, might as well.
So what do we got? You printed out show prep for this whole thing. I prepared for the wrong show, but now you're telling me I have to I have to find electronic surveillance devices?
Didn't like lying to you.
Asking for a friend, how long have these surveillance devices been in the warehouse?
Just like 30 minutes.
Okay, but they're here now,
They're here.
and I get no tools?
You get no tools. It's mainly to really demonstrate how effective they are. But
Okay.
You get no tools. Some of these wouldn't even work with the tools you're familiar with.
These, multiple, ha.
Multiple.
That's right, President
Multiple.
Kardashian will be safe because
she
I
will not.
You've already tipped.
She will not.
Let me get my phone. Okay, so I'm gonna assume some of them are audio, some of them are video, and I know that we. You can't distract me. Wait, do we ever come up with a name for who you are?
No, I don't think we did.
They call him Grandpa Pants.
Grandpa.
Grandpants.
Evil Grandpants.
Grandpants Murphy.
I like it.
One of the things we learned in the previous episode was that you're able to get a reflection off of lenses, and
Yeah.
almost anything that has video has lenses in it.
Yes.
Now, ideally, you would have a ring so it would reflect right back into the ring. But absent that, I'm going to try using my cell phone.
Okay, that's a good call.
So, like for example, right here, it's really helpful because you can see the reflections moving around. I see it off of Dress Pants Robot Man. I see it off of all of the plastics on all of this stuff. I even see it on the cellophane wrapping for some of the stuff. How much did you love it when I said I forgot my credit card? I'm gonna need to leave you guys unattended for a few minutes while I go find it.
Originally, I thought, you know what? It's going to be even better if he's here and I plant these, which, for one of them, you were. You were sitting right there, and I planted one of them.
Okay, all right. What are the boundaries?
I wouldn't even go past the camera line.
Okay, so everything back here in this area.
Yes.
All right, so what else do
I think you've got a good technique there, and that will probably work, but without the little device that we used last time, it's going to be a little bit harder, I think.
Even that one, I mean, the cameras get so small nowadays that it'd be really hard. Okay, so I'm gonna imagine.
wouldn't believe.
You know what's funny is I'm just doing what I would imagine the Secret Service does. Is just
Yeah, just a sweep, right?
yeah, right. Did you know that transcranial direct current stimulation is similar to transcranial magnetic stimulation, which apparently has no long-term side effects? Dude, you're even dropping catchphrases like, well, the neurons that fire together wire together.
Well, that's actually true. We are going to do that episode.
Studied for the wrong test. This is a living nightmare. This is not it.
Oh, but that would be really cool. That is clearly, obviously, a spy device, but I have no idea what that is.
No, this is the sonic nausea. You plug it in, and it does a very unpleasant, like barely audible whine that induces nausea in people. Available at scamstuff.com. So there's really only two types of surveillance. There's video and audio, and of course, I guess data surveillance, but we're not really doing any data things here.
Look at this.
Tell me you're... No. Okay. So it's obviously, it's up there. It looks like it's right around here. No. Oh, wow.
That's the one. That's the one.
This thing is tiny.
Yeah.
And it's connected, through the Wi-Fi here or on its own?
It gives off its own Wi-Fi signal that I connected to on this phone.
Holy cow.
And you can record it. That was just streaming, right? This is the FREDI device It's $43 on Amazon.
That's it?
That's it. You've got multiple settings. You can have it record. You can have it take still photos. It records directly to a micro SD card.
Okay, so everything happening right now is being recorded onto the micro SD, but on top of it, you can live monitor if you're near the premises.
Exactly. Audio and video, 1080p.
Let me see if the Wi-Fi shows up here.
It's that one. It's all that gobbledygook.
Okay, so it doesn't show up like FREDI Spy device.
Correct. You can name it whatever you want. I left the jumble of letters.
This is unreal. Okay, so here's my question. I wonder if our previous techniques will work on this. You know what? Sure enough, take a look. Look right at it.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yep.
It definitely pops. I don't want to say I should have seen it, but it's a testament to just how effective that technique is and how precise you need to look for
Yeah,
it.
and you can hide that in anything, right?
Yeah.
It's super small. $43.
Wow.
And it's got a 32 gigabyte micro SD card in there, so plenty of storage space.
So it'll run out of battery before it finishes
Most likely.
filling everything up.
But there's more.
This is the darkest episode. This is the crack in our friendship that I can't unknow this happened, right?
Agent Brushwood, you have failed. 3 more.
3 more?
Do you want a hint?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do.
Over by the desk.
Okay, by the desk.
By the desk, right
And
over
I
there.
don't know if I'm looking for an audio thing or a video thing.
You don't.
So at this point, this was hidden in plain sight, and this took advantage of the natural camouflage of all the other different clutter around it. To be honest, even if I laid eyes directly on that, I just would have thought like, oh, it's one of the many gizmos. I see something right over here. What is this?
That is a voice-activated audio recorder.
Oh my God, this is beautiful. So it looks like it's got a micro USB on it, and I see holes that I assume are for, does it have a speaker on there?
No.
Okay, so this is recording only. I assume it records to a
micro SD card.
Yep.
No, this has internal storage, actually. And you just plug this in micro USB to your computer and pull the audio off of there. This is one that I planted while you were talking.
Yeah.
I had it right here. Then while you were looking around, I grabbed it and I was gonna put it in your makeup bag.
Yeah.
And then I dropped it.
And
it landed in the chair. And you just kept going, so I thought, well, leave it.
That was amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah. This one is the aTTo digital voice recorder.
Yeah.
It's $80.
Okay.
It will record for a long time though. And you can set it to record continuously or just voice activated.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. So it's the kind of thing you just drop off and leave in someone's house, assuming that you have legal cause to do so. And then after the fact, you're able to scrub through all the audio and get the important bits.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, fascinating, right? Again, over by the desk. There are more.
I didn't even find the original one. Okay, so we had an audio bug, we had a video bug, we had, what is this? These are our products from the store. It shows how little I'm around. Did you attach it on the back of the monitor or something?
I'll give you a hint. These are both video.
Video. Okay, well, so, wait, both? They're 2 by the desk?
They're 2 by the desk. They're both video.
Wait a minute. This pen has been here all day.
Yes.
When we were shooting the other episodes.
I didn't turn it on until before this one.
Oh, it's warm. What's funny is I saw this pen and I thought, wow, man, David likes some fancy pens. Didn't even pick it up, did it?
Okay.
So,
check it out. All you do, and it's running right now, you hold down the button for a couple of seconds, and the camera is right there.
oh my God. That's amazing.
And you can slide that thing up to cover the camera, and it does audio as well.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
So you're able to walk around with it.
Yeah, and it's a functioning pen. So check this
Yeah.
out. It actually comes with ink replacement cartridges and everything. And there's your micro USB card right
Wow.
there. And then this is just a pen.
All right, so I guess just be paranoid all the time. There's just so much footage of me picking my nose out there in the world.
Also, 1080p.
Oftentimes with these, you run into quality situations, but 1080p would be super good.
Guess the price on that one, also off of Amazon.
What, $40?
$27.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so the idea is you would set this, I guess, rotationally, when you do it sideways, you're gonna get like a...
You can also do a setting where it'll just do audio or just take snapshots.
So you just set it inside their pen cup and it just sits there grabbing everything.
Or in your pocket, and you're getting everything.
That is terrifying. $27?
$27.
Okay.
There's one more.
And there's one more.
One
still
more.
here. At this point, I'm just looking for anything out of the ordinary that I don't definitely already know. I guess in that, I can't even go with that because I thought I knew that pen.
I'm gonna tell you, you're probably not going to find it. I mean,
Is it because it's underneath or something?
You could.
you would find it eventually, but it could take you a while.
Okay, give me a hint.
Look right there.
Holy shit. This is above suspicion. Oh, you diabolical mother. That is
There you go.
awful. So there's a few different ways to hide things. You can camouflage it, you can hide it where nobody will see it, or, as magicians put it, you can hide it by painting it red, by so obviously putting it out in front of everyone, as long as it's socially invisible, which is exactly what this is.
USB charger. It's got internal storage, about 32 gigabytes.
And then you use the USB to hook it up and download. Ah!
Yeah, 38 bucks. Also, Amazon.
I'm terrified. I'm just gonna be hiding at all times. That's President Kardashian is in very big trouble.
She's doomed. Okay, I'm not gonna do that anymore.
So what's the lesson here? I guess the lesson is, number one, don't believe Jason when he says we're doing an episode about transcranial direct current stimulation. Second of all, I love how organic this experience was, because all of these are utterly invisible. Even knowing I was looking for them, I couldn't find any of them.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of clutter in here, right? So it would be a little bit more difficult in an office or something like that, but that's why you have something like this.
Yeah, you know, I think about Santa Claus. You know, he knows when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake, and he knows if you've been bad or good. That kept a lot of kids in line, and it was a fantasy. Now, it's a fact.
You are always being watched.
You are always being watched. The metadata in your phone says where you go, how you go, what you do. Google knows what you spend your money on.
Yeah.
And now there's never a moment of privacy.
No, you have to live in a Faraday cage in the mountains, off the grid completely, but someone is always watching you, like TMZ Cobra.
All right, so which of these do you like the most? If you're gonna make recommendations, let's say somebody had a legitimate cause. Let's say, for example, they're worried that an employee was stealing from them and it's on their own property. Somebody wanted to monitor, or you know, heaven forbid, somebody, you know, your kids have a black eye and you wanna make sure that it's not the babysitter. Like the ultimate nanny cam, what do you think?
You know, I like this one because you can dial in and just check it.
Instantly.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you could set up some kind of relay where even remotely, just over cellular data, you'd be able to dial in and find out what's going on.
Yeah, and get notifications and all sorts of stuff like that. Second to that, I really like this one because these things are just ubiquitous, right?
Well, and I love it. This is the magician in me, that it really stimulates that like, it's sneaky. It's very sneaky because it actually plugs into its own power source, and everything's recorded locally on this one, right? No Wi-Fi adapter.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
it's
in this
not
case,
giving off any signal or anything like
you just
that.
plug it in, forget about it, and check the stuff later. This one might be my favorite because anything that takes advantage of the human angle. This one's good. I would imagine it would be best served with a little bit of sticky tack or something.
Right, exactly.
You would just press it in.
Yeah, pop it under a desk or in
here's-
a closet or something like that.
Here's the other thing. Both the first one and this guy, if anyone runs across either of these, it's very obvious that
very
these
clear
are
that
bugs.
these are surveillance devices, right?
Yeah, this one could probably last a very long time without being discovered. Somebody might even use it as a pen for a very long time. But at some point they may notice, like, oh, what's that thing right there?
I don't
Figure
know
out.
what the charge is on this, but it'll run out.
Right. Whereas this thing runs forever, is totally socially invisible, and terrifies me.
Yeah.
This is, and I'll bet it even works to charge your phone, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That is a functioning USB charger.
This is a beast, and I'm scared, and this friendship is over, and the chess game begins. I'm out. Yeah.
Am I the Moriarty now?
Yes,
I kinda
you were
think I'm
always the Moriarty.
I like it.
You heard about the big hack last week?
You're gonna need to be more specific.
Exactly, because they all get hacked eventually, and the moment some big retailer gets hacked, what's the first thing you think of?
Did I give them my credit card?
Yes, and the answer is, of course you did. Of
course
right?
I did.
Now you got to get a new credit card, giant, big, fat pain in the butt. What if there was a magic genie that you pressed a button and the genie showed up and would create individual burners for every single retailer, and you could set limits on each one so you didn't get looped in to paying full price after the free trial expands or any of that stuff. And then when they get hacked, because they will get hacked, all of them are going to get hacked eventually, you have no financial risk because you used a burner card.
So basically cards that tie to your account that you can use and dispose of.
The only way this could get better is if the magical genie also said, how about 5% of everything you spend on these burner cards, I give you back.
I don't believe in genies, but tell me about the genie.
Privacy.com/rogue. That's privacy.com/ROGUE. This is our third time working with them, and this is the best offer they've made yet. Not only do you get the privacy of individual burner cards, not only do you get the protection that comes with it, you get cash back, free money for using it. And remember, there's two sides to your privacy. There is, of course, the fact that when somebody gets hacked, they won't be able to access any of your accounts because you set the spending limit on there. But on the flip side, on your bank statement, it just says privacy.com.
That's important if you're someone who orders lots of strange or maybe dangerous things off of the internet.
Exactly.
For your job.
It's not weird. You're weird.
It's not
privacy,
weird.
Privacy.com.
Yeah. Guys, we personally believe in this one. We use privacy.com every day. It is necessary and important to protecting you online. Otherwise, you might as well just post your credit card number on your Twitter. Just post it.
Don't. Go to privacy.com/rogue. Get 5% cash back on everything you spend for 3 months. Make us look good, keep us in business, protect your privacy, and have a magical genie that makes burner cards for you.
I think they need to implement that noise now in their interface.
It'll pop up at me and go,
It's Brian, ghost genie Brian.
He dressed up as a genie.
Out of the lamp. He got all these bangles. Pepper down. Repeat, we have a pepper down.
Pepper down.
Pepper down.
We have a pepper down.